This is Stockholm. Let's find out if Sweden really throws down the best jams in Northern Europe. Alright guys, in this video I'm going to show you the best bars, clubs, rooftop patios and speakeasies here in Stockholm. One of the best cities here in Europe for a fun night out. Stockholm's nightlife spreads across 4 key areas. Norrmalm, central and stylish. Stureplan, for upscale and VIP. Gamla Stan, historic and full of Viking surprises. And Södermalm, cool, laid back and always fun. In this episode, we're going to check out the most epic nightclubs, cozy cocktail hideouts, rooftop lounges with unforgettable views, wild karaoke with locals, massive arcade bars, a real Viking dinner, where you can download my Stockholm master map, oh, and the craziest shot bar in all of Sweden. This is one of the craziest bars here in Stockholm. My Swedish friends Ronnie and Ludwig are joining me as well. We have been buddies ever since our Tokyo party days back in 2007. Let's kick it off with some early evening drinks in the trendy central district Norrmalm, at the most fun rooftop terrace in all of Stockholm. This is Stockholm under Stjärnorna, SUS for short. SUS has 2 bars, a full kitchen, excellent seating areas, foosball tables, and a welcoming atmosphere. On warm summer days, SUS transforms into an open-air cinema. From 7 p.m. to 11 p.m., grab a drink, pull up a seat, and catch a movie under the stars. Tonight's pick, Forrest Gump along some popcorn. Comfortable, sir? After the movie, enjoy some drinks and a laid-back vibe. Cheers, boys, to the Swedish summers. A beer will start at 82 Swedish krona, roughly $8. The popular restaurant concept Urban Deli manages its own rooftop bar at Sveavägen, taking up the entire 9th floor. It's a solid summer spot for a few early evening cocktails. My recommendation, grab some of Urban Deli's delicious dishes from the ground floor. Bring them up to the rooftop, mingle with locals, watch the sunset, and ease into the nightlife with a few drinks. The best time to visit is in June or July. As you can tell, Talk Park also offers beautiful views of Stockholm. A beer here will start at $8 and salads from 14. Next, the Stockholm Pub Crawl, which often kicks off at Hilma Bar and the Flying Dog in Norrmalm. Eventually, the pub crawl moves on to Södermalm, where we had to cross the Södermalm Marathon. Now, the messed up thing is this marathon is still going on. It's 11:45 here. It's a midnight marathon. I've never seen anything like it. Staying active throughout the night, including their own party stage. The next bar, Marie Laveau, one of the most fun bars in Södermalm, with its own karaoke room in the far back of the venue. Beers here starting at only 59 Swedish krona, roughly $6. Marie Laveau is an excellent spot to mingle with the Swedish locals. A funny side note, Swedes really love snus, a moist, smokeless tobacco product popular across Sweden. What I hear? My God, I look like an idiot. Alright, moving on to the next venue. The last stop, boat Patricia. Patricia is a multi-level party boat anchored in Södermalm, featuring several bars spread across its various decks. Enjoy shots with friends and a fun party atmosphere. My favorite part, the karaoke stage in the middle of the boat. Sing your heart out to ABBA and perhaps propose while you're at it. Patricia is a great spot to make new local friends and is open until 5 a.m. on weekends. The time of my life! Buy your Stockholm Pub Crawl tickets for just $35 and experience one of your best nights out here in Stockholm. Visit reformat.com for an exclusive 10% discount on tickets. The good thing about this place, it's open until 5 a.m. Most clubs close at 3 a.m. here in Stockholm, so everybody ends up on the boat. So be here early, guaranteed you'll have a blast. So be with the pub crawl, you're good. Alright, let's jump on the metro to Odenplan, where you will find one of the largest arcade bars in Sweden. Hey, Stockholm! Or Hey, STHLM. Truly, this is one of the best arcades I've ever visited in Europe. They imported many arcade machines from Japan, like Dance Dance Revolution, Taiko Master, Pineapple Pen, Time Crisis, Mario and Sonic Olympics, Bishi Bashi Special, Terminator, pinball machines, Sega Mai Mai, But above all, Initial D, bringing back memories from our 2007 Tokyo days. The entrance to Hey Stockholm is free. 100 Swedish krona, roughly $10 for 7 arcade coins. Beers, 73 Swedish krona, $7. Moving on to Södermalm, the more laid-back alternative nightlife area of Stockholm, especially when compared to Stureplan. You will find a plethora of fun bars on Hjortgatan Street between metro stops Slussen and Medborgarplatsen, aka Medis, where you will also find affordable beers starting as low as $3.
Relax and play some games here at Nerd's Video Game Bar.
Nerd's Bar is one of the coolest bars to kick off your night in Södermalm. Grab some drinks and play free video games ranging from Mario Kart on N64 to Nintendo Switch.
The sticks are good, the sticks are good. The whiskey sour. Whiskey sour. At the Nerd's Bar.
Just 129 Swedish krona, $13.
Oh, that hits the spot. That hits the spot.
Beers starting at 75 Swedish krona, around $7. A perfect spot to make some new local friends. Do admire the amazing artwork of video game history even while on the toilet. Perhaps the most fun bar in all of Stockholm is Shotlucken, a bar dedicated to offering the most ridiculous shots in town.
Sweden going crazy here.
Chemicals, fire and gas masks. How about ordering the Kung Fu shots and perform Kung Fu moves throughout the night? My shot of choice, the fire shot. 100 Swedish krona, roughly $10. I mean, seriously, this place is a true circus.
This is one of the craziest bars here in Stockholm.
At Medborgarplatsen Square, you will find Snaps, a fantastic bistro/nightclub with great outdoor seating. Inside you will find a huge amount of rooms with different themes, like a full-blown living room and an industrial-themed nightclub in the basement. Or you can mingle outside with the Swedish locals. This place closes at 3 AM on weekends and the entrance is free. The average age here must be around 20. Beers, 72 Swedish krona, roughly $7. Gin tonics, 129 Swedish krona, $13. After all these years, I still consider Trädgården to be the best nightlife experience you can have here in Stockholm. This massive venue encompasses a huge amount of outdoor areas, located underneath the massive Skanstull Bridge. Socialize with the Swedish locals over some ping pong. How about playing some Star Fox on the Super Nintendo in front of an entire audience on a massive projector screen?
No, this is crazy. You can play Star Fox here and the whole crowd can watch. You got your own audience.
If you are not on guest list, expect to pay 250 Swedish krona, $25 on weekends. But trust me, it is well worth it. Trädgården closes at 3 AM, so I suggest you come extra early to get the full experience. Beers, 79 Swedish krona, $8. Cocktails, 155 Swedish krona, $16.
It's a bit pricey though, I'm not gonna lie, 250 Swedish krona.
Within the same venue, you will find On the Bron, the indoor portion of Trädgården, which you can access for free once you're inside. I have never seen so many rooms in one party space. I actually got lost at one point. It's a maze of dance floors, bars, and hidden corners that will keep the night full of surprises.
Now we're in a living room. Like, what the hell? It's crazy, it's crazy.
From the hip-hop room to techno. Enjoy the swings.
It just doesn't stop. There's another room. I must have seen like probably 20 rooms by now. It just doesn't. There's so many people here. It's absolutely worth the money. That's crazy.
Pro tip, the outdoor Trädgården closes during the winter months, but the Unterbron stays open all year round.
Me and my niggas tryna get it, bitch.
For a good brew and a perfect bite, head out to Omnipolis Hut,
A late night snack.
known for their excellent craft beers and mouth-watering freshly made pizzas. Beers, just $5, full pizzas, $12. For an excellent date spot, head up to Himlen, located on the 26th floor. Himlen offers amazing views of Södermalm and closes at 3 a.m. on weekends. Beers starting at 79 Swedish krona, $8. Another fun rooftop cocktail bar and a solid date spot is Café Clotet.
The magical outside elevator.
Offering one of the best panoramic views of Stockholm. We went a little overboard on the Rob Roy cocktails. A Scotch whiskey twist on the Manhattan.
Hey, cheers! Team Sweden!
Next, Gamla Stan. Gamla Stan is the historic core of Stockholm, dating back to the 13th century and is filled with cobblestone alleyways, medieval architecture, and charming old taverns. Let's start here at...
How do you pronounce that again? Skattetunnan? Skattetunnan.
Yes.
Skattetunnan is a medieval-themed restaurant and bar, situated in a historic 15th century cellar vault. We came here for their iconic Swedish dishes and excellent charcuterie board.
Wild boar. Very boorish.
Grab a true local beer, 89 Swedish krona, $9.
This is beer?
Beer plus.
Beer plus. 6.3%.
Not that bad.
Open until 3 a.m. on weekends. The most famous place in Gamla Stan is AVICII, a distinctive Viking-themed restaurant and bar, founded by Martin Eriksson, aka E-Type. Yes, that guy. A real Viking dinner recreating the ambience and culinary traditions of the Viking Age. My Swedish friends and I had an absolute blast, from Viking costumes to live music. I highly recommend you try their incredible dishes, their excellent desserts, and the famous Swedish meat drinks, which is a sweet honey wine.
I have no idea what to expect. That's like a wine, but fancier and tastier. Highly recommend it.
This place is always packed. A reservation is a must. Around the block you will find Formarium, an excellent spot to wrap up your Gamla Stan adventure. They have a huge assortment of unique and fancy cocktails.
What did you get? Onegaishimasu. Does it pass the Ronnie test?
Eller när folk helt enkelt drar ett skämt så gör man.
Moving on to the most upscale and VIP nightlife area of Stockholm, Stureplan. But first, an excellent cocktail at a bar called Gamma. I ordered their best cocktail, the Renegade of Funk, served in a monkey head. Mango dark rum, ginger, tiki spices, a flavor adventure. 180 Swedish krona, roughly $19. Perched atop the Royal Dramatic Theatre, Dramatenterrassen is one of the classiest rooftop spots in Stureplan, perfect for summer evenings. You will find one of the coldest cocktails in Stockholm at the ICEBAR, built with 40 tons of crystal clear ice. Because it is literally sub-zero inside, they will suit you up in a special insulated jacket before you head in. The entrance, 280 Swedish krona, $30, and includes a frozen cocktail. Yes, that is me in the middle. International Bar is a large youth bar with lots of rooms and cheap drinks. Beers starting at only 49 Swedish krona, $5. Cocktails, $10. One of the most noticeable outdoor bars in Stureplan is Stureplan 1, located exactly on the main Stureplan intersection. Due to capacity limits, you gotta come here before 11 p.m., especially on weekends. The entrance is free, but drinks are very pricey. Beers start at 89 Swedish krona, $9. Gin tonics, 149 Swedish krona, $15. Next door you will find Sturehof.
The crazy thing is, this rooftop bar is located in a fish restaurant. You're walking through the kitchen here, and then you walk back here. And there's the staircase going upstairs, and then you end up here, on the roof. Oh wow.
Sturehof is one of my favorite bars in Stureplan, since it is neatly hidden and has an older crowd. However, the drinks are expensive. Beers will set you back 94 Swedish krona, $10, cocktails $19. Visit on a Wednesday, which they call here Lille Lørdag, meaning Little Saturday, often just as good as the actual Saturday. The vibe here is always excellent. Perhaps the most popular nightclub in Stureplan is Sturecompagniet, with multiple rooms and a well-dressed crowd. The dress code here is very strict and open until 3 AM on weekends. Down in the basement of Sturecompagniet, you will find Hell's Kitchen, open until 5 AM on weekends, so expect long waiting lines. Café Opera is one of Stockholm's most iconic nightlife venues. This club also has an upscale, well-dressed crowd. Just steps away from Café Opera, you will find Berns. Housed in a 19th century hotel decked out with massive chandeliers, multiple rooms with often live music acts. Do make a reservation. Getting inside is almost impossible on weekends after 12 AM. My Swedish friends and I have some really fond memories here from the 2010 days. Spy Bar, like Hell's Kitchen, are often considered the last stops in Stureplan after 3 AM, but again, requires a reservation. F12-terrassen is an open-air terrace party during the summer, and a great spot for techno, house, and hip-hop. The average age here is 25 plus and open until 5 AM on weekends. Soap Bar is one of the longest running clubs in Stureplan and a go-to spot for any party lover. For festivals, do not miss the Stockholm Culture Festival or Kulturfestivalen, a 5-day event held every summer during mid-August. Enjoy outdoor dancing with locals or attend concerts by modern Swedish pop icons.
They even have a silent disco here. Check this out. What the hell?
Another great summer festival is Nytorgsfesten, a vibrant 3-day street festival held every August in Stockholm's Södermalm district. Make sure to stop by my friend's bubble tea shop for some Taiwanese boba in Stockholm. As you can tell, there are a ton of places to visit in Stockholm. To ensure you make the most of your time in each district, I highly recommend downloading my Stockholm Master Map. It includes all the locations mentioned in this video, plus a ton of extras. Just click the link in the description box below to download my Stockholm Master Map or any of my other master maps like Amsterdam, Prague, London, Singapore, Dubai, and Tokyo. This is the most in-depth Stockholm nightlife guide I've ever created, so please give this video a big like and sit tight for my bonus tips. Sip on cocktails at the waterfront at Strandbryggen during the warm summers in Stockholm. Just look at these views. The Nest, a cool rooftop bar on top of the downtown camper hotel with an outdoor pool and excellent views of Stockholm. For after-party food, I strongly recommend grabbing a Thunbrödsrulle at Merborgaplatsen.
Man, that thing is huge! Wow, holy moly! 105. That's a full dinner.
Or you can always default to McDonald's. Mind you, it's always packed. Getting around Stockholm is super convenient. Technically, you could walk everywhere. The Stockholm Metro makes getting around a true breeze and runs all night long on weekends.
As you can see, there are plenty of options here. You can rent a bicycle or an e-scooter. Easy way to get around town. It's not too expensive, although you gotta stack them properly though, not like this. Why was there like a massive storm?
Now finding affordable accommodation in Stockholm is quite difficult. Hotels are very expensive. I stayed at Hotel Riddargatan next to Stureplan.
Got some free weights here.
For hotel discounts, check the links below. In conclusion, Stockholm is best enjoyed in summer, especially June, when the sun's out and the rooftops come alive. The nightlife is laid back, easy to navigate and mostly free to enter. Bars close between 2 AM and 3 AM, and the Wednesday is a great bonus night out. It is pricey, yes, but the vibe, the views and the crowd make it totally worth it.
Swedish sinks here. Oh. So. Oh yeah! 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 Pineapple pen! How do you pronounce that again?
Jättetunna.
Jättetunna. Jättetunna. That's not how it goes, does it?
Yeah, it is, it is. It takes a while. You it like this.
Interesting. But it's tasty. Your Nad. What Nad are they talking about? Because I thought the Nad in English is, you know, your... So apparently fake windows is a thing here, because otherwise it just looks dull. So they just paint windows on top of buildings. I guess a Swedish thing here. Oh,